Well, what would you put the rest of it? I was thinking the medium, like, it takes 10 to do that.
You live? We owe some people money out of the credit card you give us. What? Hey, Alex, how you doing? Good. Well, what was it for? The double A. Ah, yeah. Can you send me an invoice? I told you, you gotta get another extension. Yeah, the whole time I'm trying to plug it up, like, now I understand it. All right, Alex, can you see here? What is this for, black? You get it on zip up, for you please. This is solid. ready. I'm gonna go pick up a mug. No family. Put some money on that motherfucker. I get it. Some money. You literally give away that take one shot. Duck was on four. Mama go! Bring me all the duck boots out here. He said if the garage is full, they'd go to the overflow line.
I heard him. I was right here. Let's just stand quietly.
I bet you guys have driven some great cars, huh?
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
I think you might have brought the wrong car. We had the red convertible.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Sometimes things fall right into place, but other times they just fall.
No.
But at least you can get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLight.com.
Awesome.
And SafeLight can come to you for free, anytime, anywhere, and do everything you need to get back on the road.
All set. Here you go.
Thank you.
Take care.
Get it fixed now and pay later at SafeLight.com.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
ABC News Live.
Because the news never stops.
It's your lunch break, and that means it's time to shop. Get your phone ready. It's ABC Secret Savings.
We're serving up savings on your lunch break. Deep discounts you will only find here on ABC News Live. So let's get to it. Discover ultimate comfort from Pluffle. The Hubble Cooling Body Pillow has a U shape that cushions pressure points and helps eliminate pain in your neck, back, hips, and knees. It's filled with a blend of super comfy memory foam and microfiber, and the antibacterial cover stays cool against your skin. You can save 62% and get free shipping. Upgrade your Apple Watch with a stylish band. These are comfortable and unique, lightweight bands that fit comfortably on your wrist for all-day wear. It's a simple design that easily attaches to your watch, and it's compatible with all face sizes. That's key. The silicone styles feature charms for some extra glam, and you can save 60% from strawberry and avocados. Scan that QR code to shop. We will have even more secret savings to shop on your lunch break tomorrow.
Oh, no, this guy's going that way. Now I'm getting the lay of the land.
Valets can be a big test for a young homeowner turning into their parents.
There's an overflow lot somewhere in the vicinity.
If the garage is full, they go to the auxiliary.
He said if the garage is full, they'd go to the overflow
I
line.
heard him. I was right here. Let's just stand quietly.
I bet you guys have driven some great cars, huh?
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with
I
us.
think you might have brought the wrong car. We had the red convertible.
Lumen is the device that I have been waiting for. I am no longer on Ozempic. I am no longer on high cholesterol medicine.
Ever since I started Lumen, I went from probably being the highest weight I ever was to a weight that I was when I was like a teenager.
I have yo-yo dieted for 30
plus years.
And you blow into it, and then it tells you what you should be eating.
I'm happier.
This is my year.
Aren't you the least bit sorry about the people you killed?
What if he goes over your head? Probably already has.
That report came in an hour ago.
Dead can't testify.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say can or won't be used against you in a court of law.
Her murder weapon was her lies.
We're closing in on you.
America's #1 news, ABC News, now streaming 24/7 on Disney+.
This is what you need to know now.
First, the big story.
There is breaking news.
The stories we'll be talking about today.
Streaming on Disney+.
2 new episodes weekdays, starting with the day's first news in the morning, then an all-new episode in the afternoon as the day unfolds.
Right now on ABC News Live, what happens next? President Trump's shakeup on the ground in Minneapolis and what it could mean for the future of his immigration crackdown. Who was Alex Preddy, an ICU nurse for sick veterans killed in a confrontation with immigration agents? I'll talk to his former colleague who says he devoted his life to helping others. Plus an Arctic blast, the dangerous cold from New York to Florida and beyond, how long it will last. And addicted to the algorithm, the landmark trial accusing social media giants of intentionally getting kids hooked, the mental health warnings, and what doctors want you to know. ABC News Live starts right now. Bahai Bavino, the man at the center of the immigration crackdown in Minnesota, is now heading out of state. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kira Phillips. Border Patrol Commander-at-Large Greg Bavino expected to leave the Twin Cities as early as today, replaced by Border Czar Tom Homan. Homan already getting to work, meeting with Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey. We're also getting a look at new video just 6 minutes before the fatal shooting at Preddy. You can hear people blowing whistles near federal officers just moments before Alex Preddy arrives and is fatally shot. And even though Bavino is out, there's still plenty of outrage on the streets of Minneapolis, and that's where we find Mark Rivera from our ABC station WLS in Chicago. Mark, earlier you saw agents there in Minneapolis inspecting the scene of the shooting. Do we have any idea what they were looking for?
So, Kira, those agents were actually investigators from the state of Minnesota, and they were on the scene with ladders. They were actually going up right above near the memorial site where Alex Preddy was killed to examine the wall of a building nearby to look for what appeared to be bullet holes. They also examined a camera that is stationed and mounted to a pole nearby as well that has a view of the street and probably what the moments that led up to the shooting that killed Alex Preddy. Obviously, this is necessary from the state's perspective because they are not working in tandem with the federal government on this investigation. The feds have been clear they are not sharing information and they are not working together with the state of Minnesota on this shooting death. In fact, Minnesota had to take the federal government to court to ask them to preserve evidence that was found here at the scene during this investigation. So that is what we saw playing out just a few hours ago.
So you work primarily in Chicago, where federal immigration officials recently conducted another major operation. How did that one turn out, Mark? And what can you tell us about what's happening compared to that now in Minneapolis?
Well, we've seen a lot of similarities from what happened in Chicago to what happened so far in Minneapolis. Obviously, thankfully in Chicago, we didn't have any Americans who were killed, but we did see the similar, very, what some observers describe as extremely heavy-handed and violent tactics that are used by ICE and Border Patrol agents conducting immigration operations, the routine use of tear gas, pepper bullets, non-lethal force, shoving people to the ground. This happened on an almost daily basis during the surge in Chicago. Now, there were multiple protesters who were charged with various crimes. One woman who was shot 5 times by a federal agent and survived was charged with ramming those officers and was called a domestic terrorist. Very similar to the rhetoric that we were hearing from DHS talking about Alex Preddy and Renee Good. and their actions. When that came to court, that case was dropped. We are seeing a disconnect from what DHS is saying and the evidence that is real and presentable in a court of law. And a number of those cases have been caught. One case did go, or have been dropped rather. One case that did go to trial in Chicago for a man accused of putting a bounty on Gregory Bavino was found not guilty. Kira?
Mark Rivera from our ABC station, Chicago WLS. Appreciate your reporting, Mark. We'll stay in close touch. And as the chaos there unfolds in Minneapolis, new Reuters Ipsos poll finds 58% of Americans say ICE has gone too far in its efforts to carry out the president's immigration agenda. The poll also shows just 39% approve of President Trump's handling of immigration, one of the signature issues that put him back in the Oval Office. The president taking questions about the fallout from the latest shooting just moments ago as he left the White House on his way to Iowa.
Well, you know, we're doing a big investigation. I want to see the investigation. I'm going to be watching over it. I want a very honorable and honest investigation. I have to see it myself. I was looking over and step down. No.
White House correspondent Karen Travish joining us now for more. So what do you make of the president's comments today? And did the administration's response rather to the shooting?
Kira, we had a couple headlines there from the president. He's really touting the arrival of Tom Homan, his border czar in Minneapolis, saying that he is sitting down with state and local officials, the governor, the mayor of Minneapolis, and the president said it's going very well. So he is certainly noting that there is a change by having Homan on the ground, coordinating with state and local officials, the president trying to put a positive spin on what is happening there now. You heard him there get asked the question about whether he believed Alex Preddy's death was justified. And the president pointed to the federal investigation, saying he wants to see that happen. He wants an honorable and honest investigation, and he wants to see it himself. He was asked by our colleague Mary Bruce about his message to Alex Preddy's family, and the president said he was looking at the situation. I love everybody. I love his family, and he called it a sad situation. Kira, we also heard from the president that vote of confidence in Kristi Noem as Homeland Security Secretary. He was asked if she's going to step down. He simply said no, but later, Kira, he said he thinks she's doing a very good job. She is also facing criticism for comments she made in the immediate aftermath of Preddy's fatal shooting when she referred or accused him of domestic terrorism, comments that the White House has distanced itself from.
Well, they're sending border czar Tom Homan to Minneapolis for a reason. Hopefully we're going to find out more about leadership and how this is all going to pan out. Meanwhile, President Trump now traveling to Iowa to talk about the economy. How much is his economic message getting lost in all of this, you think?
Certainly not the big headline right now when you have everything that is happening in Minnesota. But Kira, sometimes it's the president who also gets his own economic message lost in other events. When the president goes out and gives these speeches, as we've seen him recently do when he's traveled to Michigan, he's traveled to Pennsylvania, he goes off topic and talks about many other issues. We'll see if he sticks to the economy today. Remember last week when he traveled to Davos, Switzerland, that was supposed to be a message about affordability and housing plans. And of course, the headlines about the potential acquisition of Greenland dominated that storyline last week.
All right, Karen Travers Forrest at the White House. Karen, thank you. Well, intelligent, deeply passionate, a great heart. These are just some of the words that friends and family are using to describe Alex Preddy and the fallout of his killing. 37-year-old worked at the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs as an ICU nurse. Here he is, calm and compassionate while reading a final salute to a fallen veteran who was one of his patients. Take a listen.
Today we remember that freedom is not free. We have to work at it, nurture it, protect it, and even sacrifice for it.
Preddy as a research assistant at the Minneapolis VA healthcare system more than 10 years ago. She calls his loss devastating. Joining me now is Dr. Shukhat, physician and clinical researcher at NYU Grossman School of Medicine and New York Harbor VA Medical Center. Doctor, first of all, thank you for being with us. I know this is a tough time, but your words are so meaningful in a time like this. You say that he always took care of those around you, took care of you. Tell us more on how he was so special to your team.
Thank you so much for having me. Alex was a kind, gentle, and helpful soul. He was part of our research team, was always willing to help others.
You're supposed to just have patience. Alhamdulillah. But please, hey, what are you doing right now?
Just finished cleaning. I'm done this time. I'm gonna go do the head cleanings and everything.
Okay.
I know the job's about to be here.
Oh, he's about to come?
Yeah.
Again? Okay, cool. Oh. Gotta make the last one. Print that, but superior. Superior.
What does that say?
I don't know. I ignored it. Who cares?
Oh, that's why we were. Oh.
I mean, talk about people going to the website.
But that's got 0 views.
Did you make it public?
It's on everything.
Delete it and then repost it.
It's like what?
Delete it and then repost it. Are you sure? One day ago?
It's glitchy.
Yeah.
Don't delete it. Don't.
Trust me. And then repost it.
Kitchen is open. Surprised they actually got this much.
Add shop.
Who are
Add
they?
products.
Earn a dollar.
So I did it so we can still get commission off of our videos.
Doesn't this cancel out something else though?
No, so if I added our shop connected to our TikTok, it cancels out
Our website.
No, TikTok shop.
Mm-hmm.
If I combine it together, it eliminates the getting paid after 1 minute videos.
But we still get paid for
Yeah. So the shop is open, but it's not connected to our TikTok. So I made it where we get 1% commission off of it. Wait.
Where's my phone? You know, I think there was a video that Go Up did. It got so many views, and it was like 1 second away from a minute.
Oh, I know that one.
Wasn't it?
The white girl.
That, bro.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now this one's gonna go viral. Well, this one will go viral. Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much. I don't know.
Per video, per view.
Like 20 cents? So, do the math. Let's say we get 20 cents. Or 11. So 0.11 times 155,000.
Did you see one video made us $1 million?
One video? Which one?
If you go through like
the old one?
Yeah.
No.
One of them made us $1 million. That's how we got $1 million last month.
And we got $6.
Oh, sorry, $600.
A month before.
$600. One video.
I don't know which one. The one that I posted. Let me get the blue shirt on the shoes.
Hey, I'm enjoying watching this guy.
When we get rich, you'll see us wearing those. Why don't we just buy that machine?
You want to buy it?
Yeah. Is it worth it though?
Medium.
Wait. Doesn't that mean if we purchase the machine?
That's not what
The whole problem.
we got to pay for merchandise.
We'll pay for the merchandise, but we make all the profit.
I think I might order this for me.
machine?
The same one.
No.
249.
Oh. Motherfucker, I thought you were talking about that embroidery.
No, it's 3600. Same one that he's using, 3600.
Oh no. Well, split.
They're giving us material. Gift pack. They're giving us
What about the?
black and white in all the colors.
What about for the
and in
hats? The plates. What do you mean? Do they give us plates with it?
The hats?
All the plates.
Yeah, it comes
Just
with a
for
plate.
hats?
Yeah, for hats.
It doesn't give us a plate for the.
No, that's all sold separately.
Oh my god, no.
But that's just the shirt. You get in nothing. Let me see. Sewing machine plates.
Where'd that go?
Pick up some great.
Can we please vote him? Because he's being such a dick.
I'm done.
Oh my god. Wallah, I was gonna take a picture of it. I was online. I was on TikTok yesterday, and there was a female that was blonde. I'm dead. I'm like, what the fuck? Does that say three? It was a fucking female that looked exactly like it.
Should have taken a picture.
I know, but I'm like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. He just texted me, said he'd be back. He said he's on his way back. Yeah, come here. Yeah, come on.
Stay out of it. He's in the channel.
I was doing it.
Yeah, down here. Down here. Keep practicing. Yeah, he said until he comes back, then he's gonna stop playing.
He said when the camera get broke out.
Make it left, and then it'll be
Hey, that
on
ain't
your
count.
right.
Mo.
Left
He said when the
Mo,
camera
that's
broke out,
cheating.
practicing is cheating.
Nah, he said practice. Keep practicing.
Dude, can you imagine building a house? This happens.
Oh,
So neat.
That's what's called no racing and probably no engineering quality. That's called I've done this a million times. I don't need no plans. I know how to build it.
Yeah, cool. Look at this. I would love to fish like this.
Ice fishing? Sounds so bad.
Look how big that shit is.
Remember when they sent you 2 of these? You bought one and they sent you 2.
What do you mean? Shoes?
The Travis Scotts. Those Travis Scotts.
I don't remember what one.
You don't remember?
Hey, I'm thinking I might just say fucking and buy this, dude. Is it sold by Amazon? Ships from secondary.
When do you want to go ride the bike? It takes me up to really here.
Well, it's not as bad.
Hey, whatever he got going on with NLE, I don't know.
God, I just made my father, motherfucker. Man, he got sent on camera.